Marvel's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is now available to buy on physical home media thanks to Disney and Marvel Studios. And in this video I'll be taking a look at the 4K Cinematic Universe Edition. I'll leave affiliate links down below in the comments if you'd like to pick up any of the releases from Amazon. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to Disney for sending over this copy of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness on 4K. As with all Disney 4K releases, Multiverse comes bundled in a great slipcover featuring one of the movie's main poster artworks. This is a pretty lavish slip which utilizes enormous use of embossing, which is present across practically all of the elements on the artwork. There's also a great holofoil on the background too, giving both a mystical look to the art and also the glass elements a nice shimmer. Some of these effects do follow onto the back cover nicely as well, which also utilizes some nice poster art from the film. The collection of course arrives in a standard Amaray case, which also features the same art on its cover. It's bundled with a number of pamphlets, including your code to redeem a digital copy and an advertisement for Disney Plus, the first of these I've seen in a physical Disney release. This is of course a 2-disc collection, which features the movie on both 4K and Blu-ray disc. We've got some nice art on the 4K disc, while the Blu-ray is Disney's standard plain fare. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is easily one of my favourite Marvel Cinematic Universe films from the 4th phase, which has so far been a bit of a mixed bag for me. Multiverse is easily one of the wildest Marvel films so far, a trippy journey into parallel universes and alternate dimensions, expertly directed by the superb Sam Raimi, who is quite obviously having fun dabbling around in the superhero genre once again. While the movie offers up plenty of great fan service moments and fun set pieces, it also sports some of the MCU's best performances to date, particularly with Elizabeth Olsen's Scarlet Witch stealing the scene every step of the way. Multiverse is presented in a stellar 4K ultra high definition transfer, which truly highlights the benefits of its native 4K film process. The image is clean, sharp and crisp, so much so that it may in fact be a slight detriment to the film itself. Yes, this is a near pristine presentation, however, when we are talking about a movie that has a heavy reliance on CGI, a pristine image can sometimes highlight the flaws of a film. Wonky CGI is more noticeable and the overall inorganic nature of the film more obvious, oftentimes drawing you out of the presentation and the immersion of the movie. The Blu-ray transfer on the other hand, while still fantastic, is slightly softer and feels somewhat more natural, or at the very least, helps cover up some of the film's more inorganic elements. That said, the 4K does have the added bonus of a spectacular HDR pass, which helps colours, particularly reds and oranges, absolutely burst. And though I'm usually more impressed by Disney audio tracks than others are, Multiverse is also bolstered with an abnormally impressive Dolby Atmos soundtrack, which highlights the film's terrific score and sound design. For these reasons, I would give the 4K presentation a very slight edge. The movie can be found currently on Disney Plus in 4K, however, as per usual, the physical disc trumps the version found on streaming. It is worth noting, however, that the Disney Plus version does offer the ability to view the film in its expanded IMAX enhanced version, an absolutely stunning viewing experience which sees the entire movie in the expanded aspect ratio. Of course, this option is once again not available on disc, pushing the consumer towards streaming for the most definitive and immersive film experience. A huge shame. Unfortunately, where this release is let down most of all is in its offering of special features. We've watched as Disney's offerings of bonus have whittled down over the years, and in particular, the Marvel films have been hit enormously. With Multiverse, we sadly hit an all-time low, with a paltry offering of 3 incredibly short featurettes, the longest of which runs at 11 minutes and attempts to cram in an overview of the film's production, design, and inspirations, another which runs at 5 minutes and briefly glosses over the return of Raimi to comic book features, and the shortest, a 3.5 minute piece which takes a look at the newest character, America Chavez, and her actor, Xochitl Gomez. Of course, the reason behind such a small offering here is, again, Disney Plus, whose current Marvel Studios assembled series is now the go-to place for expansive Marvel docos, with the Multiverse installment running at an entire hour. Leaving such bonus off the physical disc is not only dangerous for the preservation of this kind of material for future generations, but it's yet another move by the mouse to push the consumer towards streaming over physical. The disc does, however, offer a few exclusive bonuses that can't be found on the streaming service, including a small but fun gag reel, 3 minutes worth of deleted scenes, and a really fantastic audio commentary with Sam Raimi, producer Richie Palmer, and writer Michael Waldron. In an era where most Marvel, nay Disney movies are released sans commentary, this is actually an enormous win for this collection. Overall, Multiverse of Madness does come recommended on home media, even if to simply continue your MCU physical collection and show Disney that there is still a market for these releases despite their stripped back nature. If IMAX enhanced, full ratio, and lack of expansive bonus doesn't bother you too much, you'll still be impressed by the gorgeous film presentation on this set. Thanks to Disney for providing me with this copy of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness on 4K for the purposes of this review. And at that, I'm throwing it over to you. I want to know your thoughts on Multiverse of Madness, and if you're excited to get your hands on the physical disc. If you'd like to hear me talk more Doctor Strange, don't forget to check out my evolution video on the character and his 60-year history. Thanks again for watching.